to go out as we are 6 into the 20 lap scheduled distance. Wilkie, your leader. Weaver and Lynn, row 2. Payne and Taylor, row 3. Here we go. We're back underway. Weaver right to the back bumper of Wilkie as they head off into 1. Here comes Peyton Taylor to the bottom. Lynn's going to work to the outside and down the back straightaway on the top. Taylor right down there on the bottom. He's fixing to scratch past both of them as they are 3 wide out of turn 4 for that second spot. 3 wide on back in the field as well. That don't matter. We're up front. Weaver, Lynn, Taylor 3 wide down the back straightaway. Taylor working the bottom side. He's going to slide all the way across the track, and he's going to clear him for that second spot. Weaver, though, fighting right back as he'll draw right back to the door of Peyton Taylor. They are just flipping spots as they're still trying to battle it out. 3 wide down the back straightaway, but Taylor with an advantage to 3. They better get it together because Ashton Wilkie's starting to stretch out on them. So Taylor's going to run that top. Weaver now to the top. Lynn to the very bottom. Taylor with a good exit. So is Weaver as he followed him right there in the tire tracks, and they draw almost even to Wilkie. Halfway this time at the line. 10 more laps to settle this feature event. Here comes Lynn. Here comes Weaver. Here comes Taylor. We almost had trouble on X the Speedway. Tommy knew he was going to call it a race. Here comes Peyton Taylor. He's got a rim riding around the top, and he is right there on Ashton Wilkie. Wilkie better start defending. He don't know he's coming. They exit out of turn 4. Wilkie's still holding his own, but Taylor's got an amazing run through 3 and 4. Weaver, though, gave him a shot through the center of the corner. Weaver was telling Taylor it's time to go. Time's running out. Either get going or I'm coming around. We've seen this battle before between Taylor and Weaver. They are chasing Ashton Young Money Wilkie for that lead. Across the line, 6 more laps. As Wilkie's starting to stretch out on Taylor. I've not seen anybody be able to work that bottom and carry the momentum like he has all night. Now Taylor's going to go down there and see what's down there. Weaver stays at the top, Lynn to the bottom right behind Taylor. Now Lynn's going to pull even with Weaver down the back straightaway. Now Taylor's going to go to the top on the exit of 4 and carry the momentums through 1 and 2. Still nothing there. He lost a lot of ground on the exit as Wilkie continues to run that bottom line. Weaver got a little crossed up there on the exit of 4. He'll keep it under him though. As Hayden Lynn's going to move to that 3rd spot. And we've got a spinner in turn 2. It's going to be Edmund Wells. We may get a green, white, checkered here at the end, possibly, as we had 3 laps to go. Oh, man. You're about to get one amazing finish right here, late race fans. How many out there think Ashton Wilkie can hang on to it? How about Peyton Taylor? You think Peyton Taylor can get it? Hayden Lynn's right there as well. Randy Weaver's right there. This is going to be exciting right here. 3 more laps to settle this feature. And then they'll pack it in for next week for $10,000 to win. If this race right here ain't enough to make you come out next week, I don't know what will. They're racing for less than $1,000 tonight, but next week it's $10,000 to win. Can you imagine how much better it's going to be?
26 inside, 8 outside, 5 inside, 7 paint inside, 90 outside.
I never claimed to be a good salesman, but I believe the product's doing the selling for itself.
13 long inside, 13 J outside, 52 inside.
All season long, these guys have put on a heck of a show each and every week. It didn't matter if there were 6 cars, 12 cars, 20 cars, they put on a good race each and every week. And here we are again, once again, to end the 2023 regular racing season here on the line for the IMCA stock cars. As Ashton Wilkie's going to lead us to the green flag out of turn 4, as he's got a pack of hungry racers behind him with Peyton Taylor and Hayden Lynn. Here we go. We're back underway. Wilkie spun the tires, but it didn't seem to hurt him. But Peyton Taylor's going to blast the top as always. Here he comes. Wilkie continuing to make that bottom side work, as he has all race. Taylor hard up in the 3 and 4. As he tried to carry a lot of momentum. I don't know if it's going to help as he carries for 1 and 2. He's going to draw side to the, almost to the side of Ashton Wilkie. Hayden Lynn, though, working that bottom side, is pulled even with Taylor as they head out of turn 4. We're coming to the white flag at the line. Peyton Taylor's in the lead, folks. He grabbed the lead away from Ashton Wilkie as he finally carried that momentum down the front straightaway. They give it back to Ashton Wilkie as he's working that bottom side. They're going to drag race to turns 3 and 4. As Peyton Taylor's going to send it as they're wrecking in the back, but meanwhile up front, it's for the win. Out for turn 4, give it to Peyton Taylor at the line for second. Give that one to Ashton Wilkie as they come up on the spun out race car as they're still trying to wreck down there. Whoa. All right, your winner, Peyton Taylor. Ashton Wilkie second. Hayden Lynn third. Randy Weaver fourth. Drake Troutman fifth. Jeremy Kirkendall sixth. Dustin Stewart seventh. Joe Payne eighth. And Jeremy Bradley ninth. And rounding out your top 10 shows Darrell Long. Not sure who that was. It was spun out, but they made it official. He crossed the scale. Now let that fastest chicken in the South, let him hear you. Peyton Taylor going to climb up on that victory lane stage, as he is no stranger to victory lane here at the Batesville Motor Speedway. All right, folks, let him hear it. Peyton Taylor, your feature winner. All right, race fans, don't leave yet. We still got IMCA Modifieds about to do battle again for another exciting race. These guys put on a show in their heat races just like the stock cars. On the pole, out of Hot Springs, Arkansas, on the 428, that's going to be Tyson Kinney. Is outside, the Hall of Famer, the dirt track legend, the UFO of Wayne Brooks out of Bald Knob. And row 2, the Wizard out of Searcy, Arkansas, the 32M, Mark Norris. Is outside, the 10R out of Mount Pleasant, Arkansas, that's going to be Ricky Ingalls. Row 3 in the 27 Junior out of Jacksonville, Arkansas, that's going to be Garrett Taylor. Is outside, the 2 of Tim Hogan out of Jonesboro. Row 4, the 31M of Travis Mosley out of Batesville. Is outside, the 77C of Brad Calhoun out of Jacksonville. Row 5, your points champion, the 37C of Adam Maple out of Batesville. Is outside, Young Money Ashton Wilkie out of Batesville. Row 6, the 18 of Roger Witt out of Batesville, Arkansas. Is outside, the B24 out of Milton, Florida. The B24, that's going to be Owen Barnhill. Row 7, the 128 of Keith Brown Jr. out of Greenbrier, Arkansas. Is outside, the X2M is Carl Murphy. I got ahead of myself. All that excitement, I got the modifieds out here. When we got the Midwest modifieds. I apologize. Thank you, Johnny Wood, for pointing that out. All right, here we go. Midwest modifieds. On the pole out of Searcy, Arkansas, the 10N of Cam Norris is outside. The 86 out of Batesville is Josh Salter. Row 2 in the 5 is Young Money Ashton Wilkie out of Batesville. Is outside. The WFO of Daryl Fegan out of East End, Arkansas. Row 3 in the 21 out of Beebe, Arkansas. That's going to be Adam Pole. Is outside. The 5W of Keaton Wheeler out of Batesville. Row 4 out of Charter, Louisiana is Jake Hoddix. And the 1B is outside out of Caulfield, Missouri. And the X2M, that's going to be Cole Murphy. Row 5 in the 60 out of Ward, Arkansas. That's going to be Wayne Poe. Is outside. The 32M of East End, Arkansas is Corey Martone. And in row 6, that's going to be Leonard Hudson out of Pottsville. 15 laps the distance. As long as Daryl Fegan finishes, he will be your Midwest Modified Points champion here on the 2023 racing season, as he had a 39-point advantage. But hey, real quick, we want to thank our sponsors, Comp Cams, Chris Lloyd with A to Z Signs, Batesville Poultry, and hey, the U.S. Air Force is now hiring. Give them a call at 501-218-6279. Is the caution lights out? And Cody Maple is now in the number 5. And we're underway. Good start for Cam Norris as they're going to lead us off into turn 1. Adam Poe up to that second spot. So he'll get around Salter. Fegan, he's looking to get around Salter and keep that close distance on Poe. As we got one up the racetrack, that's going to be Cody Maple in that 5 car. But up front, Cam Norris continues to lead. My calculations are correct. Daryl Fegan is your points champion based on the amount of cars that are out there. But Adam Poe trying to run down Cam Norris. As Cody Maple almost made contact in turn 2. Norris trying to keep that race car under him up there in that lead, but Adam Poe's trying to run him down. Wheeler, though, back there, he's starting to put the pressure on Fegan for that 3rd spot. Poe just riding in the tire tracks of Cam Norris. Waiting for Cam to make a mistake so he can pounce on it. Move Keaton Wheeler to that 3rd spot. He's got a fast race car, so they better get on it. Keaton Wheeler will run him down. He's still got plenty of time. We've got 10 more laps to settle it. At the line, Wheeler is only, well, he's 2.7 seconds back from the leaders, but he can run that in quick as the leaders are about to start approaching the lap traffic of Maple and Leonard. Norris starting to stretch out on Poe at the line. Wheeler 2.5 seconds. As he is 2.5 seconds back away from Poe. .4 now for Wheeler. As those two are now approaching lap traffic, here comes Poe. Going to look to the bottom of Norris. Norris going to try to hang on. He almost lost it. He'll square it back up and try to keep that lead. Give that one to Adam Poe. And Norris, hard into turn one. He's going to let the back end slide around. As those two guys are starting to approach the lap cars as they move to the top of the racetrack. So they're going to run to the bottom to get around them. 5 more laps to settle it. Poe going to go to the bottom of Leonard to get around him. So Leonard's going to move up. Now he's going to approach the 5 of Cody Maple. And now Poe's going to get around him. Going to take it to the white flag though. Began though has slipped all the way down to the 5th spot. So that's 10 points lost. We got one up in smoke off of turn 4. Adam Poe is going to continue on, pick up the win. As I believe that might have been the 32 of Corey Martone up in smoke out of turn 4 as he looped it around. But Adam Poe is going to be your winner. Cam Norris second. Well, I'm not going to say it's official just yet. Let's see what happens. It is official, right? Okay. A lot of oil for that race car let go. And it'll be time to build another one and get it ready for 2024. And not how you want to end the season. Just more work ahead of you. We still working to figure out what's going on, whether they... So we got one more lap, or excuse me, no, 11. We got 11 of 15. It is 15 laps, right? 12, okay. So there's 11 of 12 laps in the books, as they were running 12 laps tonight. So, Daryl Feek almost lost it right there. That shows you just how slick it is down there. Fegan may need a push to get this thing going again. And once again, we want to wish a happy birthday to a veteran, Jacob Osborne, tonight. Tonight was his birthday. We want to thank him for his service. So happy birthday, Jacob Osborne. Pretty good racing to end out the 2023 racing season here. Between all classes so far tonight. And I've got a feeling they're not done putting on a good battle for a win for this one. Cam Norris may not be done with Adam Poe, but they better not sleep on Keaton Wheeler. Keaton Wheeler, he's been one of the hottest drivers in this class, rolling off some victories. Caution line's going to go out this time back. loose out of turn 4 and settle this thing. Adam Poe, your leader. Cam Norris second. Keaton Wheeler third. Here we go. We're back underway. Here comes Keaton Wheeler. I told you not to sleep on him. Here he comes. Out to the outside. He's going to make that top side roll. So he'll move up to that second spot. Here comes that Cole Murphy up to the third spot. That X2M cars. They're coming to the checkered flag. Adam Poe's going to be your victory. Be your winner here tonight. It's going to be Adam Poe. Coming home second. Keaton Wheeler third. Cole Murphy fourth. Cam Norris fifth. Jake Haddocks sixth. Wayne Poe seventh. Josh Salter, and eighth is going to be Daryl Fegan. So let's do a little math right quick. Well, all right, once he crosses the scales, make it official. Looks like Daryl Fegan may win the points by 20-something here tonight. My math's correct. So congratulations to Daryl Fegan on the championship. But making his way to the victory lane stage, it's going to be Adam Poe. I think that's second victory on the season for Adam. All right, as he's climbing out of that race car, fans, let him hear it.
Yeah, they're all cleared.
All right, now it's time for the IMCA Modified Feature event. Now I'm on the correct lineup. On the pole in the 428, that's going to be Tyson Kinney. He is outside the UFO, that's going to be Wayne Brooks. Row 2 in the 32N, that's going to be Martin Norris. And he is outside the 10R of Ricky Ingalls. Row 3 in the 27 Junior, that's going to be Garrett Taylor. He is outside the 2 of Tim Hogan. Row 4 in the 31M, that's going to be Travis Mosley, and he is outside the 77C of Brad Calhoun. Row 5, the 37C, and your points champion, Adam Maple, is outside to be the 17 of Ashton Wilkie. Row 6 in the 18, that's going to be Roger Witt, and he is outside to be 24. Making his way from Milton, Florida, that's going to be Owen Barnhill. Row 7, the 128, that's going to be Keith Brown Jr., is outside the X2M, that's going to be Carl Murphy. Row 8 in the 10 TEN, that's going to be Jacob Eddy, and is outside the 24W, that's going to be Landon Wade. Row 9 in the 87, that's going to be Seth Salter, and is outside the 27F, that's going to be Austin Floyd. And rounding out your field in the 00, that's going to be Preston Hickman. Those drivers are going to continue to run that bottom lane in where all that oil was. Hey, we want to thank Nutrient Ag Solutions, Jerry and Greg Wall Racing, Shaw Race Cars, Shaw Farms of Rosie, as well as Glaze Racing. "20 laps the distance to settle the IMCA Modifieds here at the Batesville Motor Speedway for the final points event, as they've still got one more left to run in 2023, the Race for Hope 71. But here we go. We are underway. Tyson Kinney with a good start off of turn 4. Wayne Brooks to the outside. Mark Norris to the bottom as they're stacking up big time in the back, as we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars involved. As you've got Travis Mosley, Adam Maple, Roger Witt. There's not sure the other racers that are involved in that. Looks like Seth Salter. Also, the Keith Brown, the 128 of Keith Brown. Looks like maybe the Milton, Florida driver as well involved. The B24, no, B24 is on the front straightaway. Might be the 10 of Jason Eddy, possibly. So it looked like Travis may have got turned. Or no, it was the 27, I believe, that Garrett Taylor may have got turned. Caused the chain reaction, nowhere to go. Unfortunate events for those drivers. Looks like some nose damage on the 18 of Roger Witt. Possibly the same thing on Adam Maple. That don't look too severe on Adam Maple over there, or Roger Witt. A little crinkle. That'll buff out. Looks like the front bar may be pushed in on Adam's car. Looks like maybe the whole hood piece on Rogers ripped up. Rogers going to go pit side, as that's his second event here in the 2023 season in that modified here at the Batesville Speedway. As he got that just a few weeks ago, as he debuted it up at Boone, Iowa for the Nationals. He sold his IMCA stock car, decided to go back to mod racing and that DeVilbiss chassis. Travis Mosley, he's got some heavy door damage, but other than that, that's all I see on that Shaw race car. Shows you how stout them Shaw race cars are. You can go pick you up one over on Camp Dakota Road. Go by and see those fine folks at Larry Shaw Race Cars. You too can be out here next season in an IMCA Modified. As there's no laps complete, Tyson Kinney was on the pole. Wayne Brooks to his outside. Mark Norris, row 2 on the bottom. And Ricky Ingles to the outside of row 2. Row 3, they've still got Garrett Taylor and the 2 of Tim Hogan. Row 4 still has Travis Mosley and should have Calhoun, but I believe the 2 of the 77 might be flip-flopped. We're set and ready to go. We're going to restart this thing. Roger Witt's not going to rejoin us, doesn't look like. Good start again for Tyson Kinney. He'll charge it off into turn 1 and be the leader. Wayne Brooks to the top, Norris to the bottom. Ingles right there on the bottom as well. But there's a gap between him and that third place car. But there are 2 rows, 3 deep on behind Norris and Ingles. So they're going to try to separate that out towards the back. Kinney continues to lead. Mark Norris now to that second spot. Wayne Brooks third. Hogan fourth. Your battle's back there for that 4th spot between Mosley and Ingles. Excuse me, 5th spot. Wilkie blasting the outside line. He's making it work, and he's carrying a lot of ground. He's putting a lot of laps on this racetrack tonight. He's looking to get around Ingles. Meanwhile, up front, Tyson Kinney continuing to pull away from Mark Norris, as it's 1.6 seconds advantage over Norris for Tyson Kinney. As they are struggling right there to get around that lap car of Floyd, as Floyd like to lost it. Floyd's just trying to hang on to that race car. Now Wayne Brooks is going to work to the outside of him. It's that 27 race car don't look like it wants to turn. At the line, Norris. The distance between him and Kinney is 1.9 seconds. So this is the best run Tyson Kinney's had all season at the Batesville Motor Speedway. So he'll look to pick up feature win number 1 on the books. So it's now 2.4 seconds over Mark Norris. Mark Norris ain't no stranger to victory lane here at Batesville Speedway. As he has won many over the years. As he was one of my favorites growing up as a kid. We've got a spinner in turn 4 right in front of your leader. It's going to be Preston Hickman in the 00. Well, that race kind of got strung out. Now let's stack them back up. See what everybody's got for each other now. We are just almost halfway in. 9 laps complete of 20. Tyson Kinney continues to lead over Mark Norris. Wayne Brooks third. Adam Maple fourth, involved in that wreck on the opening lap. Running in that 5th spot, it's going to be the 2 of Tim Hogan. Then you got Ashton Wilkie. Then Travis Mosley. Then you've got Ricky Ingles. Then Garrett Taylor. Then you've got Murphy. And then you got Barnhill, that Florida driver, behind Murphy. They're going to settle it throughout the field there. So it's still undecided on who's going to start where back there. So they're still trying to fight that out, figure it out. All right, the caution light's going to go down. We're going to go back to racing out of turn 4. Is Mark Norris or Wayne Brooks got anything for Tyson Kinney, or is it going to be Adam Maple or Tim Hogan? We're about to find out, as we are 1 lap away from halfway, and we are back underway. Good start for Kinney. We're stacking them up here on the front straightaway. I believe somebody back there tried to get an early start, pull up in front of them. Meanwhile, up front, you've got Adam Maple passing the bottom side of Martin Norris for that second spot, as he's going to run around the bottom and get around Norris, as well as Wayne Brooks slipped by him. Ashton Wilkie's trying to make it work. Oh, we're about to have trouble on the turns 3 and 4. So that could have been bad. We keep it green. Meanwhile, Tyson Kinney still up front and stretching it out now on Adam Maple. Wayne Brooks third. And don't look now, but Ashton Wilkie's got around Martin Norris for that fourth spot. Ashton Wilkie would love for another caution to get out just as soon as he can get around Martin Norris. Tyson Kinney don't want to see a caution. Adam Maple, though, he's working on Kinney. He gained a lot of ground. Got a run on him. Now Kinney's carrying that momentum. 6 laps to go this time by. Ashton Wilkie done got to the back door of Wayne Brooks. He's knocking on Wayne Brooks' door. As he's going to look to the outside on the front straightaway. Norris going to close it off. But Wilkie back with a run up front. Adam Maple's got around Kinney for the lead. Now they got to deal with this lap car. As he's going to move up and give those leaders some room. Tyson Kinney's got to figure it out and figure it out fast. What was working for Adam Maple? Will it work for me? Ashton Wilkie, though, your fastest race car on the speedway right now, as he just got around Wayne Brooks. Now he's got to deal with the lap car of Floyd. They almost make contact. Now Wayne Brooks is trying to get around Floyd. Floyd's having trouble with the handling of that race car. He can't make up what that thing wants to do. As it's now a battle 3-4 wide as they got around that lap car. The white flag's in the air for Adam Maple, though. Out through 3 and 4, Adam Maple stretched out to a good lead as he can cruise from turn 4. He's going to pick up your feature win. He's going to go back to back. Coming home second will be Tyson Kinney. Third, Ashton Wilkie. Fourth, Wayne Brooks. Fifth, Tim Hogan. Well, we're getting a re-update here, sorry. Fourth will be Mark Norris. Fifth, Wayne Brooks. Sixth, Tim Hogan. Seventh, Travis Mosley. Eighth, Carl Murphy. Ninth, Ricky Ingalls. 10th, Garrett Taylor. And rounded out, 10th, Garrett Taylor, sorry. We've got one more feature event left here on the afternoon. Folks, if you're leaving, we appreciate you coming out here tonight, spending your hard-earned money. Please have a safe trip back home. Hope to see you back out here next week for the Show 'em Thrill Header Mid-America IMCA Stock Car Championship race. All right, folks, Lady Merritt, your 2023 IMCA Modified Points Champion and your IMCA Modified Feature winner, Adam Maple. quite a night of racing, man. All right, folks, let him hear you. Adam Maple. As those Maples have racked up some wins this season between him and Cody, both picking up championships here in 2023. As up next is our young guns, and on the pole in the 85S out of Little Rock, that's going to be Daniel Stocks. Is outside your 2023 Young Gun Division champion. That's going to be Riley Morrow. Row 2 and the G27S, that's going to be Gracie Surrett out of Little Rock. And her outside the 6 of Tracker Steinhaus out of Mountain Home. Pretty cold outside?
No. It feels a little humid. It almost feels like a little rain. Well, it's still kind of warm. It's colder in here than it is outside.
I can't believe how Arkansas lost that game tonight. She doesn't surprise me none. Lost on a field goal.
They missed the field goal, or?
No, LSU got the ball and drove it downfield. 5 seconds to go, kicked the field goal. Ohio State won by 3 over Notre Dame.
Damn.
Your team took an L too.
Yeah. God's on their side.
All right. Now it's time to get those young guns out on the speedway, folks. And your child wants to race in 2024. This is the class to do it. These young men and women are from the ages of 9 and 14. Looks like Daniel Stock's not making the call. So, that'll move Gracie Surrett, Gracie Surrett up to the front row. As they're going to do 6 laps here tonight. And Riley Morrow's going to lead us to the green as he jumped out to the lead under pace laps. Riley Morrow might almost pushed a little too hard as that car took off up the hill. He'll lead lap number 1. That's Gracie Surrett trying to run him down. Not sure what happened to Daniel Stocks tonight as he was quick. As him and Gracie Surrett put on a show in that heat race earlier. Meanwhile, Riley Morrow continues to lead. Morrow's just stretching it out. He's turning the wick up tonight. He wanted to get one more win on the season. As he didn't even have to show up. He was your champion last week already. Been locked up for a while. And the 6 of Tracker Steinhaus is going to loop it in turn 1, but they're coming to the yellow flag. Well, there comes Daniel Stocks. Well, it's a little late, but hey, come on out and get some track time. Hey, real quick, we want to thank Tooth Be Told Pediatric Dentistry, as well as Sweet Tooth Ice Cream, Stacy Taylor Racing, and Chris Reed Logging. As we're going back racing this time by, as Riley Morrow's your leader, and we're underway. He'll be coming out of turn 4 to take the white flag for the final time in 2023. So he makes his way down the back straightaway for one final time. Surratt started to turn on the burners. May have been a little too late though, as they're coming out of turn 4. Riley Morrow's going to be your feature winner. Gracie Surratt second, and Tracker Steinhaus third. Well, race fans, that's going to be it for tonight. We hope to see you back here next week for the 28th annual Show and Field Header Mid-America IMCA Stock Car Championship next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. We hope to see you there. But you all drive home safely. So they're going to make it official over at the scale. When that young man drives up on the victory lane stage, make sure you give him a good round of applause, as he is your champion and your winner here tonight. And that's everybody. Well,